So we are spending the weekend at Little Governor, but first we gotta cross the Mara River with Bernard.
This is Bernard of the Little Governor's Boatman. Welcome, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Karibu.
So welcome to Little Governors, and we finally got settled in a little bit. We're here a little bit earlier. Well, I say earlier, it's like 5:30. Normally we don't roll up until about 6:30. So we have some daylight. So let's show you around now instead of waiting for tomorrow. First of all, I'm gonna show you the best part first. I'm gonna spoil it. We have a little patio here, but if you turn around, there is the marsh here, and the elephant. The elephants come up here. I can't wait to see an elephant like right there. I hope it happens. Fingers crossed. I know I can't control them. Okay, let's go see our tent. So it has been a while since we've been in an actual safari tent. Like, yes, we've been in the Mara, but we had the cottage, and you know, if you've been in a safari tent, you have the best sleep of your life. So over here, we actually have our little desk, and yes, they give you water bottles. The cool fact about that, I'm gonna show you in just a second. We've got our bed, some lamps. They did really good on the plug situation. They have a ton of USB ports, so if those all work, it's gonna be gold. And then in here, the bathroom. So normal bathroom, I do like the shower, the fact that it's open, but this is a bit of a game changer. So this water right here is actually reverse osmosis water. So it's filtered water you're drinking and you're brushing your teeth water. You don't have to like go fill your water bottle up. They don't have to cart water down here. It's just at your fingertips. And that is something that is very rare here, especially at a safari camp. So we've come up here for sundown tonight. I'm not going for a game dive yet, and we have a fire here with some wine and some lovely snacks. Anyone knows what these are? They taste like a Fudgio bar, a frozen Fudgio bar. Identical.
Have a good night. Thank you. So great supper, very good food, good service, nice little tent as well for the restaurant, and nice shower as well with hot water.
Yeah, it actually came pretty fast, which
Yeah,
pretty good. And we also heard lions. I was like, when we were in the shower, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's a lion. And then it happened again. Like, they're not far.
not too close, but not too far.
Yeah. So if it happens again, we're going to keep the camera right beside us to see if we can capture the sound.
Otherwise, tomorrow morning, we're going in a safari in the Maasai Mara, which is normally a good game drive. We're going to have a breakfast and everything for a longer game drive. I'm very excited, but now we need to go to bed because it's past our bedtime. It is 9 p.m. and we got to wake up early. So see you guys in the morning.
Good night.
Good morning. It is a beautiful morning here in the Maasai Mara. We slept beautifully and we're going on a game drive.
I'm Tracy, and this is David.
Collins, right?
Yes, Collins.
Perfect. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How are you today?
Good.
So we just found elephants, and it's funny, this elephant could eat grass anywhere in this park, but he decided to eat the closest grass to this little edge. Looks dangerous.
We just saw the cutest 4 little jackal pups, and eventually they weren't even scared. They're coming super close to the truck. They are so cute.
So those hyenas were really cute, but we just got a call. Somebody found a leopard, so we'll see if we get lucky this morning.
Found.
Well, let me tell you, that's a lucky morning today. We're very, very lucky. Leopards are extremely hard to find, and even though we were the first on site, trust me, now it's a very popular area here.
So I have to say that was the best leopard sighting that we have ever had. Normally by the time you get the cameras out, it's just like gone into the bushes or something, but we were able to follow this one, watch it climb up the tree, perfect silhouette in the tree, and then before it disappeared. That was amazing.
So we just found about, seriously, probably 1,000 wildebeest just walking all together in one straight line. It's really impressive. They just keep coming. It's like an infinite line of animals. So at this time of the year, we are like mid-November going on to late November. They're not supposed to be here anymore. They should have crossed the Mara River and be in the Serengeti on the Tanzanian side, but they're slowly making their way there, I think. Welcome for breakfast. The first spot that we had selected, 3 lions were there, so we decided to drive a little further, and this is going to be the official breakfast spot.
So we found a tree a little bit further from the lions, and we're stopping for breakfast. We got some yummy eggs, some bacon, sausages, pastries. It all looks great.
Why do you stop when I film you? Keep dancing, little
Why
monkey.
do you think?
Our luck today just never stops. Just find another, well, not another, first cheetah with 3 cubs. Well, thank you, Colin. See you at 3:30.
You're welcome. See you at 3:30.
So in terms of what we saw, this is probably one of the best game drives we've ever had. Like, I mean, from crocs to hippos, we saw the 3 big cats and 4 out of 5 of the big 5s, which is extremely rare, especially in one. Yeah.
Like all the babies.
Very,
It was
very
crazy.
lucky. So our mission this afternoon is going to be to find the 5th of the big five, which is the rhinos. They're also very rare here in the Maasai Mara. There's really not a lot. But you know what? They're more common than leopards, so fingers crossed.
Remember when about 5 minutes ago we told you that we only had rhinos left to see?
Boom. 2 just showed up right now while we're eating our little salad. So we made it. We saw the full big five in one day. And
one morning, I would
Yeah, one morning, one half day, one game drive and the lunch. And this is like, even though this is almost our 40th safari, this is the first time this ever happened. Like, this is an extreme amount of luck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's, yeah, I don't really have words.
What a day.
A family of warthogs right in front of our tent.
You can tell that these warthogs are probably just living here in the camp all the time, because normally warthogs are super shy. As soon as they see people, hear a truck or anything, they just sprint like crazy. But those ones, they don't seem to care much that I'm like 20 feet away. Oh well. Bon appetit.
Okay, so let's show you around like the main lodge area. And we realized we forgot to tell you that lunch was very, very good. In my opinion, it was better than supper last night even. Yeah, so we're at tent 8, which is on the other side. It's just the second one, so it's why we can kind of like walk in front and go directly to the lodge. Okay, so there's actually 17 tents total on the property here. This area on the deck over here is where we had lunch, and pretty much you can eat outside if the weather's good. Inside here is the inside dining area, so it's usually where we're gonna have our dinners. Then keep coming further down. And we have an outdoor seating lounge area. We have a fireplace here. That's where we had the fire last night. And then inside there's a bar lounge area as well. So then the building behind me, there's a little gift shop right there, and there's a reception area there as well. So then on the other side of the lodge is where the rest of the tents are. And it's all kind of situated around the marsh. So like, you know, we saw rhinos, which wasn't expecting that. And I'm still hoping that some elephants come through. We had some warthogs around. This is not fenced, so there are a lot of opportunities to see some animals.
So fun fact about Governors collection, just behind here there is actually the first ever Governors camp, which was the first ever permanent luxury camp, not only in Kenya but in Africa. That camp opened in 1972, so pretty much over 50 years now. It's still standing today. The Little Governor, where we are today, is actually the second camp that was ever built by Governors, I guess because their first one was just too popular. So good lunch, little tour of this place, little bit of relaxation, little bit of editing for me. And yeah, we're going back on the road. I don't know what we're expecting now. We've seen a little bit of everything, but I think it's going to be a little bit different this afternoon because the rain is coming. Oops, these little guys there, they've been eating grass for hours.
So we just stopped for a sundowner. The rain is definitely all over here, so we came up the hill a little bit, but we can see elephants down on the bottom with a great viewpoint. So I'll take it.
1, 2, 3, action!
So there's definitely a lot of cloud around and there's rain around too, but we still had a great sundowner and we saw the elephants again.
Came back to the tent real quick. I changed, I put a nice button up, and I asked Tracy, do you want to dress up with me? She said, no, it's too cold.
It is too cold.
Once again, this camp is not fenced. This is why you always have to have an askari. I love that word, askari. Just about to go sit for supper, and then they brought us a little appetizer before the official appetizer. So we're gonna stay here on the couch for a few minutes.
These are so good.
Yeah, the meat samosas are just unbelievable.
They taste like pork sausage inside.
I'd say heaven.
So excited for this. It came out and it smells exactly like a warm, hearty home meal. It looks great.
Good game drive, good food, good day.
Great day.
Good night. You're supposed to say good night. Good night. The rain finally cut to us. It rained pretty much all night, but this morning, if you think that's gonna stop us from going on a little game drive, well, you're wrong. We're going. Thank you so much.
Got some rain jackets for the morning.
So about 5 years ago, there was a massive flooding, and it's crazy what nature can do, because this ground beside me was literally flat, just grass, normal like everything else in the Maasai Mara. And because of the water literally digging itself through the ground, well, this is what it looks like now. Colin, pleasure. Thank you so much. He's a great guide.
Very much.
Big fan. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Yeah. Thank you.
He actually understands, like, positioning the truck for the light, for photographies and things like that. And sometimes, like, he sounds like he has a master in like animal biology. So very interesting.
We just came back and there's elephants here. I'm happy.
They're just right there in the camp between tent 5 and 6, I think. So as we are enjoying our breakfast, first thing this month, November 2022
is actually the 50th anniversary for Governors, which is really cool.
So happy birthday, Governors.
Quick note, if like us you decide to drive, just keep in mind there's about 2 hours of the tarmac road, meaning like in those little dirt road. It is not crazy hard to access. You're not going to get lost or anything. It's just something to keep in mind. Like if you have like a really tiny cars with tiny wheels, especially if it's raining, just think about that twice.
For pricing, just because it varies a lot through season and everything like that. So just check them out online, send them a message, and they'll sort you all out with the pricing. Now, this place. Well, I'm currently eating my breakfast watching elephants. That's a big plus for me.
The elephants were definitely the highlight for both Tracy and I, but let's be honest, yesterday we had one of the best game drive ever. This is not guaranteed,
No.
but the Maasai Mara Triangle is for sure a good national park. They have a little bit of everything in large quantities, so like chances are maybe a little bit more than certain other areas, so keep that in mind.
And otherwise, staff amazing, food's really good. Shout out to Colin.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Special shout out to Collins. He was amazing.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend this place. Come check it out.
This is our second governor's camp. We've been to Mugie House, like a little bit earlier this year. We hope to visit some more. The camp that's just behind us is the oldest safari camp in Africa, so I can't wait to visit
The
that
first
one.
permanent safari camp in Africa. That's crazy. Other than that, we need to drive home, which I'm dreading.
And then this vlog ends exactly how it started, on a boat across the Mara River, going back to Nairobi. So see you guys
In the next one.